Everybody grab your cup. It's Woke Wednesday, and we are The Cup.
Say I am unstoppable. Let me hear you say I am unstoppable. And let the horns play. Hey. Oh yeah. I heard that I would fail. Then I heard you won't prevail. Then I heard all the things that I can't do. And then you strength.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is time for the On Your Now show. I am your host, Tracy Berry McGee, also known as Divine T.
And I am your co-host, Yolanda Langford, and they call me Lady Yo.
I am Justice Key with Peace in the Streets.
And I am Shemaine Clark Hubbard with Sipping Off the Salsa.
You know, y'all, it's Woke Wednesday.
Yes, indeed.
Every single day is a good day, but when we wake up to Woke Wednesday, it is definitely everything.
Yes.
Y'all know it's time for a wellness check. We got to check on our strong friends. So let me tell y'all something, a little bit about what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I want to know what's in your cup. So, Yolanda, are you well?
I am well. Check. How about you, Justice?
Check. What about you, Shemaine?
Check. What up, sis?
I love it.
You know, I'm really excited about today, being that it's all about wellness, and we're trying to stay woke. I keep saying my birthday is coming up.
Yes.
It's this Saturday. So, you know, the fact that we're all together, that's what it's all about. So, yes, we checking on our strong friends. My word for today is wellness. It's wellness. I'm just going with wellness for my affirmation word. And of course, we have to do our transformational song and our transformational stretch. And it's by Lady Bree. Y'all ready?
We're ready.
All right. So everybody just pull out your hands. Stretch them, stretch them, stretch them. Cross them over. And bring them in. And bring them close to your heart. Let's take some time, take some deep breaths. Breathe out. We've already checked on our strong friends. Breathe in and out. And you know what? We're going to hug ourselves.
Say it, Mimi.
Gotta hug yourself.
Don't forget to love on yourself. That's important. And then we release.
Yes.
How you guys feeling?
Woo, good.
All right, all right. Well, you know it's time for Sipping Off the Salsa.
We
with
ready.
Mimi.
We're ready.
I am so excited. These are some of my favorite Sipping Off the Salsas. Why? Because it involves our very own Lady O and Tracy. Lady, listen, March is Women's History Month,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
okay.
it is.
So Little Black Book is celebrating International Day of the Woman on March the 8th at the Doubletree, Chesterfield with the Women's Conference. Listen, the Women's Conference is going to be a day of inspiration featuring keynote speakers, breakout sessions, panel discussions, and more. And the more is Tracy and Lady O will be there.
You know what? I will tell you, I'm excited. My role is to be the MC for the day. So I will get to introduce all these fabulous ladies, talk about all the things that are going to go on that day, all the breakout sessions. They even have entertainment. But let me tell you who I cannot wait to introduce, the one and only Tracy Berry McGee.
Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm ready for a game. It's going to be really exciting. All of the women coming together. It's called Become, because it's a time for us to walk into the what next. And then the only way we can do that is to own it, right? And become all those great things. And so shout out to Little Black Book and all the great things that they're doing in the community. We have a lot of amazing guests that's going to be there. We're glad that they invited us to be a part of it. So everybody's got to come out and enjoy a great time. We're going to have a great time.
Yes, you got to come out and enjoy it too. You got to get your tickets. All the info will be, we're going to share all the info on our Facebook page. So follow us, be looking out.
Yes, and it's March 8th.
Yes, it
March
is.
8th.
March 8th.
Mark the day, you know, and it's during the week. But you know, this will be the one time that people can say, you know, I'm going to take off. It can be a self-improvement day. So you can tell your job where you work, say, I need some self-improvement. I need to take a minute just to to soak up what these ladies are telling me or sharing, because we're not telling, we're sharing, so that we can all be our best selves and
best
own
selves.
our now.
And it's International Day of the Woman.
Yes,
so
it is.
we're all going to be there, y'all. So y'all better join us. You know, ladies, the other exciting piece about all the things when you talk about sipping off the saucer is we're in the month of March. It's spicy season.
Yes.
But you know, most importantly, it's Women's History Month.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
and I love the cup. I love what we bring to making history. But the other piece to it is we're kicking it off with Miss Missouri USA.
Yes, she's the first
queen.
African American to represent St. Louis, Miss Missouri USA. She is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
Beauty, brain, she's a community person, and she's right here from the Louvre.
Yes, she is.
Period.
Our very own Joye Forrest.
She is joy, embodied joy.
Yeah, I can't wait. I know that we're going to have a great time interviewing her, and you guys are going to have a great time getting all the things that she has to offer us. She's going to share her joy.
She's going to share her joy. When we return, we will have Miss Missouri USA, Joye Forrest, sponsored by
Fraser Automotive. Pull up.
Life is all about the journey. Life's curves, hitting the road fast or slow. Celebrations, anniversaries, and birthdays. Everything in life is about moving forward. Whatever direction you choose to go far, go in style. New or used, go with Fraser Automotive.
Hello, I'm Yolanda Langford, and let me tell you, I am so excited to be the host for Become with Little Black Book. We have something for all you ladies. You will become who you were intended to be. Join us as we salute the ladies here in St. Louis and as you become your best self.
It's your Miss Missouri USA here, Joye Forrest. Keep watching the Own Your Now show on TV Network.
As promised, we have Miss Missouri USA. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for coming on.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. It's great to see you guys in person this
Oh,
time.
absolutely, absolutely. We do have some history, but I want to know all about the history of what you're drinking, what you're sipping on.
What's in your cup?
Some tea this morning. Y'all know I'm not a very big coffee person, but I do need a little bit of caffeine. And actually yesterday I was working with Operation Food Search, which is right here in Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, and they serve over 200,000 families every single month. So we made some green matcha tea, and I was like, hold on. I'm adding this to my repertoire, and I love it, love it.
Well, I see you have Black Excellence, so you're definitely going to have to try some coffee from the Black Coffee Company. You'll
Yes.
absolutely love
You
them.
will love it. You will love it. Now, you know, we have to ask the questions. We see the crown. We see the sash. Miss Missouri USA.
Yes.
Talk to us about your experience in the pageant world.
You know, it's such an honor, first and foremost. I just want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to reach so many young people, men and women. And then when I thought my voice was just touching young people, it wasn't. You know, I have magnitudes of other people watching me and watching my glow up and watching me follow my dreams. And so it's incredible. It's really incredible, and it's empowering. It's just amazing to be a part of an organization that celebrates the best of women.
Yes.
Intelligence, inner beauty, even outer beauty. How you carry yourself and how you look and walk into a room, that also commands attention. So
Yes,
yes,
it's
it
been
does.
incredible. Just to have a position of this magnitude.
And you are so right, girl. Your glow up.
Your glow
Thank
up.
you.
Your glow
Yes,
up.
absolutely.
You know, this is March. You know, we're in the right in the beginning of Women's History Month, and you continue to make history. The thing that speaks to me most right now is this book here.
Yes.
You are #1, Dance with Joy, #1 on Amazon's multicultural list. Talk to us about Dance with Joy.
So, oh my gosh, I love my book. I've been working on it for years, you know, so I've traveled the world, and I always ask my mom, like, this has to come of something. I have to make something of everything I've done and all of my worldly travels. And most of my world travels consisted of me teaching dance, either in orphanages or at other dance studios. And so I put that into a book, what I learned. I didn't always speak the same language as the students, but, you know, we had that common denomination, which was dance. And I'm really grateful for that. And that is what that book is for. And just bringing the arts to the youth. They really need to have some place to just be free and have something that they can claim as their own, which is the arts.
And you know what? Dance is universal.
Yes,
Now,
it
I will
is.
tell you, I'm not the best dancer, but you have been so gracious and invited us to a couple of the events that you're having.
Yes.
And speaking of events, you have a nonprofit. You are out there in the community.
She's doing it.
Talk to us about your nonprofit.
So I was able to give out my first dance scholarship last year at my send-off party for Miss
Yes.
USA. So I gave out two to two amazing young artists, which we will always see at my Hit the Streets events. And so my non-for-profit is Share Joy. And right now it's sharing joy to those young artists, dance, singers, whatever your art ability is. And if you have a dream that you want to achieve, I want to be able to help you with those dreams. So giving you all of the tools that you need to fill up that toolbox to succeed. And that's what my non-for-profit is about.
You know,
And it's a
that's
perfect
empowering.
name, Share Joy. That
Share
is,
joy.
and that's exactly what you do. I mean, soon as we
Thank
see you,
you.
we just see joy and happiness, and the fact that you want to share it and make the world a better place, especially with our young people. They need you, we need you, and we're thankful for you.
You're so sweet. I realized that it's really simple. You know, my parents named me Joy, and I mean, that's a long story of how my name came about, but I realized that it's just sharing joy, just sharing a smile with somebody. You never know what people are going through. And right then and there, I said, that's the name. That's the name of my non-for-profit. And right now it starts with the arts, but again, I want to be able to branch out into the entire community and share joy with as many people as possible.
Well, wait a minute. Speaking of the community, I'm ready to hit the streets. I'm putting my band on.
Oh, let me get one also.
Yes. About dancing in the streets. Hit the streets. Dancing with the community. What does that look like? Because you know, when you come back to St. Louis, we're like, yes, she's ours.
Yes, indeed.
I know. I love being home. You know, everyone says, where are you? What are you doing? Well, I'm a gypsy. You know, my parents raised me to be able to fit into lots of different cultures, to be able to educate myself around the world, and that's what I do. I can't be a dance teacher and an educator to young people and all of my mentees if I'm not educated myself. So I'm always on the go. I'm always on the road traveling. But Hit the Streets is where I get to give to my community. I make my mom dance, who definitely can't dance. I make my cousins dance. I make my young babies dance from ages 2 and up. If you can move, if you can walk, you better be dancing with us at Hit the Streets. Absolutely. And that's even if you can just tap your feet, clap to the beat. And so we're having a couple more Hit the Streets events this year. I'm super excited to announce that we're finally partnering with Forest Park Forever.
And that's an exclusive. Well, that's
Another exclusive.
Yes, you can come back anytime because I love exclusives. Say that again. You're partnering with
Forest Park Forever, and you know, they are the ones who raise the funding for Forest Park, and I've partnered with them since I was 12 years old, and I'm really excited. They've been wanting me to come out and do a Hit the Streets, and it's finally time. You know, the pandemic has slowed us down just a little bit.
Yes, it has.
But timing is perfect. You know, this is right now, right here. So I'm
and
excited.
what a beautiful place to have
You
Hit
know
the
what?
Streets,
I was
Forest
thinking,
Park.
we got to bring the wellness mobile out.
Yes,
absolutely.
All the
yes.
girls,
Yes.
we can be dancing and everything. We're going to hit the streets.
Yes.
Tracy's gonna dance, and then I'll be in the
I can dance a
background.
little bit.
I can just,
Can
I'll
you?
just. Oh, she
Yes.
well,
Okay,
she
I
says
like that.
dance a little bit. Now, let me tell you, that Tracy. Now, this Tracy girl, she was at Central Visual and Performing
Yes.
I
Arts.
went to that.
Yes.
Look, but you know what? This week is my birthday. On Saturday, I'll be 55. So my type of of dance or your type of dance, we could dance together.
Right.
As long as we hit the streets.
Yes.
And Forest Park, that's the perfect place to do it. You're
Yes.
amazing.
Well,
Thank you.
we know you have a ton of things going on. We're grateful you stopped by the Own Your Now show because we do
you.
feel like you are our niece. And we want to know, what is your affirmation word? What is that one word that gets Joy going?
So right now, my dad just had a Bible study, and I was really listening in to see what my word would be, and it was peace. He said that peace can bring you joy. And, you know, I'm trying to continue sharing joy. So protecting your peace and protecting your spirit. You all know what it feels like when something's off in your belly.
Yes.
Just making sure you really listen to your body and listen to yourself and put yourself first so that you can put others first as well.
Well, you know, let me
Yes.
tell you, we call that sipping off the saucer. You know, your cup gets full, and that overflow is what we're able to give other people. But we got to make sure we
Yes.
have that peace in
Absolutely.
our cup.
Yes. You know, I think that's what makes our show stand out is that we're a wellness show and we're focusing on that. Being that you've been on this journey for a long time, I just got to ask you, how do you balance? Because like you said, you're gypsy. One day you're here, you're there, you're everywhere. But that balance piece, when you're talking about wellness, how do you balance it all?
You have to step back and sleep.
Yes.
I talked about this a little bit before Miss USA, and everyone said, what's your favorite, you know, daily activity that you do? I mean, I meditate, I pray, I read, I do all of that, but sleep. Because sleep is restorative.
Yes.
It is. It is.
And if you don't get enough sleep, you're not going to perform at your best, and that's it. So knowing that you have to really recover, restore, and find your center in your sleep, that's how I keep my wellness. And taking that time out to make sure that you're not, again, oversharing.
Yes.
It has to be what's trickled out of your cup. So if you're not full from
Yes.
sleeping,
Absolutely.
I'm not
Yes.
giving from my cup. I'm giving from the overflow.
The overflow, yes.
That's
And
how
that
it is.
overflow is enough, honey. Folks can
Absolutely.
sip off that and go on in their journey because all
Absolutely.
that joy you're bringing, one drop will do.
You know, there is a difference between, I like that she said sleep, because there's a difference between rest
Yes.
and sleep. And I think oftentimes people don't realize that. When you think about the fact that you're able to take some time to pray
Right.
and to meditate and to be still. But when it's time to lay down and get some sleep, close your eyes and get some rest, that's everything.
Drink your tea and get your rest.
Yes, yes. Now, I also want to talk about your crown. Do you carry that everywhere that you go? Because I know I've seen some of your TikToks where the little girl sees,
Yes.
like, yes.
Yes.
My mentee, Ryan. Hi,
Yes.
Ryan.
Talk to us about, do you take it everywhere?
No. So it's honestly a little bit difficult to travel with. It's huge. And I care about it so much. So I mostly travel with my sash. And this has been in the ocean. It has ocean water on it, sand, dirt. I mean, literally take it every single place I can go. But I'm very delicate with my crown. And I used to get stopped. Like, you know, I'm a gypsy a lot at the airport. And then they'd be like, oh my gosh, congratulations. Can we take pictures? But I rush to my flights. I have TSA pre-check for a reason.
Yes,
I have a carry-on bag. Every single time they'd see my crown and my crown kids, they're like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? It's a lot of questions.
So, you know, she says she doesn't travel with it all the time, but you're
No.
always a queen.
Absolutely.
right.
You're
And
always
visible
the queen.
crown.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes.
That's right. They talk about the Crown Act, and you are a true act. And
Thank
I
you.
love the fact that you're one of ours.
Yes.
Yes.
We call you our Nisi for a reason because you're from STL. You're from the STL.
Yes, indeed. And you were
And,
the first African American to represent from St. Louis.
Yes,
Yes,
St. Louis, Missouri.
70 years.
I know.
You made her story.
I love that.
You made her story.
Every time you come on our show, you make history, especially with this being the eve. This is literally March 2nd. This is Women's History
Yes.
Month.
Herstory Month.
Herstory
I
Month.
love
Yes,
it.
indeed.
How do we stay connected to you?
You have to follow me on Instagram at Joye Forrest, which is JoyeForrest, or at Miss Mo USA. So both of my Instagrams, you can find all of my links. One to my book on Amazon, to signed copies at Afro World, 2 to my website to keep up with all the Hit the Streets events and activities.
We're ready.
Yes. And 3, you can ask me questions on there. You know, I'm sending out autograph cards, and if you want a personalized signed copy book, you know, reach out to me on Instagram. I'm, you know, always on there looking and checking those unread messages.
Hey, you know what? We're going to get our signed copy book
Yes.
today.
Right now. now.
All right, so you all now know how to stay connected. Please, just thank you for coming on. Thank you for saying yes to us. You know what? Next up is Justice Key with Peace in the Streets. You all get ready to sip it up, and it's sponsored by the Black Coffee Company.
Stay woke, yeah.
It's not about exact measurements or the perfect dice when it comes to cooking. Good food is about feeling, inspired food is about comfort, and pure food is about feeding the soul. You have to have soul to feed people right, so pull up a chair, take a taste, and let Pure Catering do the cooking. Visit Pure Catering Cafe STL at the Missouri Historical Society today.
Mostly modest, but truly a goddess. Growing pains, and we're all told to trust the process. And it can be a lot like sandpaper, but eventually you come out smooth and polished. And if our women would have gave up, it wouldn't even be a Women's History Month. And that's the type of stuff that plays on my conscience. You can't fulfill your life's purpose worried about everybody's approval and all the right responses. You may hear as a woman that you're unethical, unprepared, and not stable. And the whole time you're trying to fit in, and God is creating you seats at your own table. You saw me bend, not break. So that means I'm still able. Not broken, but chosen. And where I come from, dreams don't come true, so we just do a whole lot of hoping. But if ever you get to a place to follow your dreams, you should take that time when you see it approaching. It's just that your mind and your heart has to be open. So free your mind with me and catch a vibe with me. I'm your girl, Justice Key, with Peace in the Streets.
She did it again, Justice. You did it.
She is so good. Well, you know, I have to ask the magic question. What's the name of that piece?
The name of this piece is called Her Story.
Oh.
Her Story. Because it's Women's History Month. So, you know, we all women creating history, and we all have our own story. So, her story.
Well, you know, and speaking of her story, my favorite part is mostly modest, but truly a goddess.
Yeah.
How about you, Mimi?
My favorite part is God is building you a table. Listen, God building us a table. He continues to build our tables, and that is how we own our now.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
I just want to sound on all of that. I really do. The piece that speaks to me is when you say, I'm not broken, I'm chosen. Because oftentimes we go through so many different things, and we wonder, what's wrong with me? Like, you know, am I going to get there? But when you know that you're chosen and you're walking in your purpose, it allows you to stay afloat when sometimes things get pretty deep, right?
Hey, you know what? You get anchored. I think that's it.
Yes,
you know, when
anchored.
You stay anchored, and it allows you to be able to stay in a place. Justice, tell us a little bit more of how you came up with the piece.
First off, a lot of times when I'm writing poetry, it really is me in a moment trying to encourage myself. So, like you said, like just knowing that you're chosen, like no matter what you face on a day-to-day, whatever your day-to-day struggle is, just knowing that you're fighting towards something and you believe in like a dream or you believe in something.
You can win.
Yeah, that can be the key to it right there.
Right.
Yes,
So for you to wake up every day, like at least I know I'm fighting for something. So
Yes.
Right. I think that's important because when you're
you.
writing for yourself, you can heal yourself. You can make sure that you become a part of history because it's your story, like you said. It's your story. Can't nobody tell your story like you can tell your
And you better tell it.
Absolutely.
You better
tell it. You better tell it.
You know what? That's that line. You know, you can be modest, but you're still a goddess. So you
Yes,
got to tell the good
absolutely.
news.
All right,
Yes,
and we are truly goddess.
Yes.
I love the cup. I love the cup. When we return, we will have our own You're Now flow.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
Greetings, everybody. What's in your cup? I am the host of the Own Your Now show, Tracy Berry McGee, and I am so excited about the Become Conference, March 8th. Make sure that you come so we can all figure out what's in your cup. Now it's time for the Own Your Now flow. But you know, first, we want to thank Miss Missouri USA, Joye Forrest, for coming on. Lady O, she was awesome, wasn't she?
She is the epitome of beauty and brains.
Yes, inside out, inside out. Well, you know, I got to ask you, ladies, what is your affirmation word for the day? Lady O, what is yours?
After seeing Miss Missouri, it's energy.
She brought that energy.
She has so much energy when she dances, when she speaks, when she's out in the community. So my word is energy.
What about you, Mimi?
My word is balance. Speaking of all the other energy we have and the wellness of today, you have to have your balance so we can continue to build her stories up.
Justice.
My affirmation word for today is grateful. Just grateful for the journey.
Grateful for the journey. We're grateful for you.
You know, there's no just about it. We really are grateful for the journey.
Yes,
we are. Well, you know what? I just want to say that today has really been amazing for us to all come together and understand the value of us making history.
Yes.
That's what it's all about when you realize the value of wellness. We're going to continue to walk in these steps and be grateful for all that God has gifted us with. That's what it looks like when you say, you know what? I have some peace and some love and some tranquility in all that I do. But most importantly, we have balance. And when we have balance, we understand the value of what it looks like for us to feel the energy.
Feel it.
That's it. That's it. You know?
Don't forget to download the TV app now.
And you know what? We're going to remember to keep our cups full until next time. You all go out and create some what?
Vibrant vibes and keep sipping on peace, love, and positivity.
Remember, tomorrow isn't promised. So own your now.